Okay, to all of you who were here, and I had to leave right away. I'm so sorry I had to hang up on you real quick. But self love is also having to deal with my life's obstacles and challenges and great things and phone calls that I agreed to make when I said that I was going to make them, and I'm going to do it. So I'm so sorry to all of you who I just kind of left in the balance. Let me make something clear. I have cards, but a majority of my gift is channeling. I'm supposed to tell you these things. That's what I'm supposed to do. The reason is because people have lost love for themselves. They think that chasing somebody else to give them something outside of themselves is actually rewarding. Honestly, the only thing that somebody else can give me is a leg up. That's the truth. Yeah, you can give me a compliment and I can feel better. But in order to feel the greatest about myself, I have to be able to give myself self affirmations like I can do it and I know what I want. You don't sit there and expect somebody to tell you you're beautiful. No, you say, I'm beautiful. It's true. That's James Blunt. I don't even know if y'all remember him. He was like way back in the day, like back. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do. 'Cause I'll never be with you. That's James Blunt. Look him up. It's called You're Beautiful. It's an awesome song. Every morning, I want you to listen to two songs. That one and Good Morning, Beautiful. And how was your night? Mine was wonderful with you by my side now. And that's the other one. Because I don't want you to ever forget how beautiful you are. You're the beautiful. You're the beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. And you woke up by your own side. You open your own eyes. And don't forget that. Don't expect somebody to tell you shiznit. Expect them to deserve to tell you that. If you don't have space, if you don't make space in yourself for a relationship that is better than the one that just kind of left you and did this and did that, or that person never decided to change its trajectory of the information in which it's putting out. The guy is putting out that, okay, let me just try to, work this out real quick between all of us. Excuse me, there's an all? 333. There's an all? I thought there was you and me, but there's an all of us? Wait. Let me ask you, Mr. Man, sir, or Miss Ma'am, is her. There's more than one of just you and me? There's more than just you and just me? Because I have a cup. I'm beautiful. It's true. I'm awesome. That's probably why you think you can take advantage of me and tell me something I shouldn't hear from any other person. Well, you did it. I'm not picking it up again. Something I shouldn't hear from another person, like, I forgot your birthday, or I ghosted you, or I'm this and you're that, and no, I shouldn't hear that from people because I am worth something. I am worth love. I am worthy of love. So why the heck are we even having this discussion about will you come back? Mug, if you ain't realized yet, hi, how you doing, Renee? If you haven't realized yet, Mug, I'm like a super awesome, exceptional. Like for real. Like for real. The only reason why you're still here and keep coming back is because I'm super awesome and exceptional. And you want to ghost me as soon as you want to go say some little something on their back and then come back again. Who do you think you are? You narcissist. You see, man. Okay? Who do you think you are? Like, I wasn't born of my mama's and suckled on my mama's and then grew up and became a person. You should really treat people like they're people, not like an asset. Like you can just come in this beast and then be all up in here and then go over there and be all up in there and then want to come back up in here. Because this, look, take it behind over there with the green grass if you think it's better. Because they always say, somebody think that the grass is green on the other side. It never is. Never does. That's why you keep coming back. So don't worry if they're going to come back or not. Shoot, wear their ass like a backpack behind you. Okay? You see that? Behind you. Especially if they're not even willing to come up to you and say, I'm sorry in the first place. Because they fucked up real quick. Excuse my language. I'm trying not to do it. Mm-hmm. They messed up in the first place. They know it. And it's some prideful, narcissistic, real narcissistic ones that won't even come back and apologize, but still want to sit there and put you under their thumb. Excuse me? How do you get rid of a narcissist? Somebody asked me that earlier today. Stop talking to them. If you want to attract a narcissist, good luck with you. But I know a way that attract them is to let them get away with their bullshit. Period. If you let them get away with it, then they'll keep coming. Like a shotgun. I mean, like bullets. Really, seriously, until you feel so bad about yourself, you just kind of fucking don't know what to do next. Don't give nobody that power, will you please? And will you please? I wish you would. Not here. And about these job questions, the job that you want, you can get. It's like, there's nothing to it. Present yourself. But make sure you find yourself first before you present yourself. You have to know what self is. Not selfish. Don't fuck with selfish. Fuck what self is. Because the only way that you will ever know how I want to be treated is how if I treat myself with any type or sort of respect. I respect me. That way when you come up in here and you try to pull all that disrespectful stuff going around, slipping around, got people on your phone, want to stay up in my house, and after you created a baby in me and you were so nice before that. No. Thank you for my baby. I love it. For real. Bye-bye. Because we can do bad by ourselves. And we sure don't need you. And I promise you, I have more promising things going on in my life than your I can't decide as self. Okay? I love all of you. And that's why we're here. That's why I'm here to tell you these things. Not to question the inner, most beautiful parts of you. Because it's those parts of those people that are coming for you and that came for you and they dated you and did all this stuff. That's what they're attracted to. But then the rest of it up here is like weak. No. That's where your strength needs to be. That's when it means work on yourself. Because your heart's always going to be good. And it's always going to be do best for what you love, which is yourself, your children, your family, all of the above. Your heart's always going to be there. It's never going to stop beating until God decides to take it. But your mind of your worthiness. Because the only thing that can make you feel worthless is what you let or put in it. It's not like you're not capable of it. You are. You're perfect exactly the way you were made. And you don't need nobody coming in here messing that up. I want my made self. I'm tailor-made. I mean, like a fine fitted suit. For real. Or a nice sleek dress. It's just fitted for my freaking body. And it make it look like the best. I'm just that. That's why you're behind coming back anyway with your lazy suit wearing ass. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't let nobody come in and take this. No, you have to earn this. earn it. Because I love me. Every tear I have to shed over the shit you doing, it make me feel bad about me. Like I did something wrong. What did I do? Hold on, 10-10. What did I do? You asked for somebody to sit here and sit by your side and wait for you. And wait on you, cook you dinner, wash your clothes, bear your children. All the above. None of it. And you think that I'm not going to go find exactly what my dreamland up here that actually is positive? I'm not going to go out and find that? Okay, good luck with that. Good luck, my friend. Good luck after I went through that dark night of the soul, getting me to back there. There's no anger here. But this is growth within your soul. And this is what I want you all to know. Is that you're worth it. It doesn't matter if they don't want to come back, if they haven't come back, if they did some messed up stuff. They don't remember your birthday, 11/11. They don't remember Christmas, holidays, Thanksgiving. I mean, for real. They won't even go to the grocery store. They sit over there telling you now like they run the real. No, this is my picture. This is my motion video or my motion act. Because when my real tape is gone, when my life is over, can I really say I was happy catering to somebody that wouldn't even show enough to me that they cared? There's somebody out here for everybody. It's just a matter of, are you willing to be patient for it? Do you have time for it? Do you have time for you? You have time for some nice shoes, some nice hair, some this and that. But it all is, you are worth materialistic shit. You want somebody to hold and rub your back at night, especially when it's sore, or rub your stomach when you're on your period. Those are the kind of people you want. Love yourself. If that's what you're looking for, go get it. Like, stop. Don't hinder yourself from being the most perfect you ever can be. And don't think that there's no such thing as perfection and what you can get from another person. Sometimes y'all just click. Look for the click. Don't look for the person that, you think is cute and he's on some BS. No, wait for the click. Wait for the click. For real. The one where even at your worst, they is going to say no about me. I see you down, but come on, I'm going to be at my best. I'm always going to be at my best, A. And then B, when you down, I'm going to make sure we both at our best, because I want to pull my weight as a man or a masculine in this house. You bore my children. That's the respect you want. This woman gave me these wonderful children. That's the respect you want. Not the one that gave you one and then they wanted to stay up on you until, whatever. And then you got to have to deal with a whole bunch of BS after. And then all of a sudden you have to come back and back and back and back and back. Keep repeating the same freaking cycle. Hey, Renee, thank you for coming back, love. When will you meet your partner? As soon as you get out of your mind that you need someone to make you whole. That's when you'll meet the click one. For now, there's a whole bunch of partners out there. Are you willing to be patient with yourself and wait for that one? You don't have to say no. I mean, there's a whole lot of one-night stands. Just make sure you protect yourself the proper way, okay? But don't try to make everybody a relationship, because it just don't work out right. Renee, I was just explaining this, and I mean this in the right way. When someone decides that they are going to ghost you, maybe it's not when you should wonder about. You 29. Irene, baby, sweet. I'm 39. I'll be 40 this year. I am gladly single because I don't want to just jump into something because somebody outside of myself said I should. Yeah, if you want to meet any and everybody until you're just dissatisfied and heartbroken and messed up, or they are because you just really have another direction in which you want to travel because you're tired of listening to the societal norm. If you really want to just meet somebody, you don't talk to your next door neighbor guy. You don't talk to anyone. You're beautiful, you're kind, you're sweet. Or do you want to meet the one that's going to work out? Because at 29, I am glad that I had fun and went out and did what the ever I wanted. No social somebody is going to tell me nothing. No social somebody going to tell me because that's what made me independent. It's not that I'm closed off to love. It's just that I'm waiting for the one that's meant to be here. You can't make me marry somebody just because they have a expenditure. I'm not gonna do that. You see, look at Renee. You are so young, baby. You ain't out here looking for. I'm not saying don't look for some. When it happens, when it happened. But enjoy your youth. Don't wait. Don't hurry up and let somebody take it from you. Once you start having kids, then you get stressed out. Then the gray hair comes. Then you got a wrinkle in your forehead. You don't know where it came from. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what? To live. You 29, oh girl. I wish somebody would tell me. When I was 29 years old, I thought I had to meet my forever. I thought I did. Now that I'm 39, I realize I had two very long, nice relationships, and I'm very proud of them. But today, couldn't nobody get me to repeat that mistake again. To rush into something and call it my girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, or wife. You ain't about to rush me into shit. Because that's first thing that's how mistakes is made. And it's not even a mistake. It's a mistake. You have mistaken me for a fool. Cheating, lying, wondering when you're going to come back, ghosted, misunderstandings, coming in and out as you please. No, those are the mistaken of myself that I am not going to let somebody do. Now, if you want to get to know me, go on a few dates. Keep your legs close. You want to find that one? And then by the end of that date or two or three, you'll see it either is or it ain't. But you sure can't make it something it's not. Okay? Otherwise, shoot, 29 is dating years. Go date. Go on a whole bunch of them. Like for real. Not like in like because some people might actually like you, so be careful of other people's feelings, okay? Not like might actually like you, but they all gotta have feelings. So be careful of other people's feelings and stuff like that. You don't want to start anything too quickly that someone else also might not be able to handle. But 29 is dating years. I mean, for real. You want how many kids you want at 29? So you have to stay home. How many baby daddies you want? 29, you can get as many as you want. I mean, that's a lot of years. And you make sure they cover it up like a blanket. I'm not even playing. And I'm not saying that don't put yourself out there so you can have a whole bunch of. But if you want what you want that dream in your head that you have, it really can exist. You just gotta be patient and wait for it, because you just don't want too many baby daddies trucking after your kids. And then every time you turn around, they all get in a fight in the front yard and you can't even have a right Christmas together. You have to have Christmas without their dads. Which one? Dads with an S. Mm-hmm. Be patient out here, 29. Because 29 is a beautiful years. Because then you have 29, 30, 31, 32. That's when you're smart enough to know not to do nothing too much out there. And then, okay, you smart enough to know not to do too much out there. But you sexy enough to know I can have anything I like. And I don't have to be childish about it. That way. So no, don't be in a rush. Don't rush the process. This 29 is love myself years. They think 29 is old in India. How old is your grandma? How old is your grandmother? Your mother? And that's at 29, that's old. I don't give a shit. I don't care. How old is your mama? Like I said, do not make people stick you into societal norms. That's the worst thing that you could ever put yourself in. You will end up miserable with somebody you have to marry because somebody pressured you into it. No, don't do that. There will be some beautiful, handsome, awesome Indian man out there that doesn't have that narcissistic attitude, which I met a lot of Indian guys, and they kind of do have that like narcissism. I'm sorry, but they do. Like they, like women are beneath. I can't even say it without stuttering. Women are beneath men. Like no, you are the top of the food chain. You hear me? If I'm so beneath you, then why the heck are you coming to me to marry you to have anybody's children? And if I'm so beneath you, then what do you need me for? I'd rather wait for that nice, sexy, beautiful one that's coming up next that will actually take me out on a date and get to know me before you try to put a ring on it or have sex with me in any kind of way. And it's miserable because I don't know you. So don't get into nothing with somebody you don't know. Stop. People, girl, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, sweet love. Love yourself first. For real. Date your 29-year-old self off. And find your one and don't have nobody put you in a box to make you have to be with someone, anyone, 29 is not, that's the youngest years. That was my younger years. Shoot, from 26 to 39. I'm still doing it. I still got it. I still can't walk into the damn store without somebody opening my door. I haven't touched the door in years. If a guy is at the door before me, I always open that beast. I've been on more dates than a little bit. Do I have to open my legs to them? No, I don't have to. Excuse me, you can buy me a $29.99 meal, American dollars, and then expect me to open my legs for you like something else is going to happen. Have you lost your mind? Like, you don't even know who I am. We didn't even speak this whole date, and I sure don't know you. Have you lost? So, yes, girl, go out here and live. Like, if it takes it, be the black sheep of all the black sheeps, if that's what it takes for you to have your own life. That's all I got to say about that. Be the blackest of the sheeps. I mean, almost my color, okay? Be black, like my black dog. Be the blackest of the sheep. Don't you tell nobody things. Because when they're no longer here or when they're not around, you still got to deal with that guy sitting up in that house by the damn self. They ain't going to come live with you. You the one got to deal with whatever they're trying to put you in. Stay young, beautiful, and go out there and do your shit. And that's kind of crazy sounding to somebody of a different culture than me. But my culture don't even believe like I do. But I also know one thing. Misery loves company, and somebody will always try to put your ass in a miserable state because they didn't get the opportunity to do exactly what you can do today. They couldn't do it. So don't let them pressure you to shit. Fuck that. Forget that. Excuse my language. It's like buying a dog and you don't really want one. I'm so sorry. It's the real truth. Shoot, if you want a dog, get a dog. But if you don't want a dog, don't let somebody say, well, you should get a dog. Oh, maybe you're right. And then you end up miserable with the dog. And the dog is miserable because you really just didn't want the dog in the first place. I really just kind of want to wait and see if there's a dog that I really like. You know, it kind of sounds a little like outside the box, but it's like buying a house too. I don't want to buy. If I can afford, if I wait and I get my education, I can afford a 5-bedroom house. Then why should I buy a 1-bedroom house right now just so I can have a space? When if I just be patient, I can have like a 5-bedroom house in a year or two. Just wait. Girl, please, if somebody would tell me nothing about dating, who I'm gonna let between my stuff and my leg and in my heart. Don't do that. I'm so sorry I went off like that, but sometimes culture can rub you. I was born Catholic. I mean, I was raised Catholic. They told me you couldn't get a divorce once you're married. You couldn't. But I went and did what you're saying that they were. And they said, my parents told me, you have this, and you're in this relationship with this girl. Like, when are y'all gonna get married? So I went and did it, and it was fun for before the marriage part. And then the marriage part came, and I ended up having to chase that girl all over the dang country just to get her to settle her behind down. And then when she wasn't settled up in my house, she was the one sitting here trying to say what I'm going to do. Let her parents, her 13 brothers and sisters, 15 now, up in my house because they don't have nowhere to live. They don't have nowhere to stay, and they're constantly getting taken by the state. That was what I rushed myself into. I let somebody rush me into. If you don't want to listen to advice, then go do it. Listen to them. There's only 2 ways out of this. In it or your own way. I was married for 13 years to this woman that I had to chase every freaking where. I'm gonna go and be with my friends. Okay. I was just like, oh, that person. Okay. Then I'm like, okay, it's been like 3 days. I'm ready to go home. We in 3-4 cities over. No, I ain't ready to go home yet. I'm ready to go home. So I took my behind home. Then she calling me and I'm having to drive all the way back up the 3 cities to go pick her up. Realizing she's just been cheating on me the entire time. At some point, it took me a long time. I did it for years. And didn't even realize it until the end. I thought she was really hanging out with her friends. I was that naive and I was that insecure about what I wanted until I said, I don't want that no more. And at our 15th year, the divorce was final. And she still calls me to this day. And I still tell her, no, baby. Now you out there, you pregnant, and you got a kid that ain't even out of diapers. And you told me that's what you wanted. And now you want to come back because your baby daddy's sorry? You don't even want him around no more? He's still talking about to his ex-baby mama? They sitting there with us in your house talking to each other. And you want to... No, ma'am. Because you went through all this to get that. So eat your green grass. See what I'm saying? Eat your green grass. I ain't the one. You ain't gonna keep treating me like crap trash. I'm grown now. The worst thing you could ever have done is leave. Because once you left, I got to grow up. I got to realize myself. I got to be a great me. And now this body and person of greatness, you cannot infiltrate with all your drama once again. That you decided, instead of working on myself, I'm going to go out here and get pregnant by a man. Instead of working on myself. Now I have 2 kids. I'm 29. She's 29. Now she's 20. She turned 30 this year because I'm only 9 years older than her. I don't know how that worked out, but it lasted for a long time. But maybe it was because I was too weak to say no to anybody. But today, not only is it a no, but it's a hell no. Sorry. Mm-mm. I'm sitting over here in my house. Wait for what's meant for me. And my little dog, too. Okay? You're going to be a big dog one day. I'm kind of scared of that. Not scared of it, but I like him like this. He's cute. So he'll still be cute with his floppy ass ears. He's so cute. But it doesn't mean that I can't go out, that I can't meet new people, that I can't go on dates, that I can't open to the door to the possibilities of relationships, the endless possibility of new people. That doesn't mean that. I can at this point. I'm not married. I'm officially single. The relationship that I was in after I was married, it was 3 years. I'm officially single. And I'm going to stay this way until somebody can meet me at my level. And unfortunately for the people that I used to date, they have to grow up like I did. There's levels to this shit. So good luck getting here, because it took a whole lot of me to get here. And I'm not closed off to anybody. I just don't accept anything. I'm not going to accept a man that don't got a job and a car or something to contribute. Because I'm a happy beast right here. I am okay with this. With providing for myself, with filling my refrigerator, with feeding my dog, going to bed at night and waking up in the morning and don't have to worry about where the heck you at. Mm-mm. You want to put me through that? Mm-mm. No, baby. I still go to the bar and I'll dance by my damn self, buy my own drinks, do my own stuff. You said if you're not married at 29, do you... Girl, watch a movie. Watch an American movie. There's old women out here at like 60 getting married. I'm not saying you have to wait that long. I'm just saying you can get married whenever you want. You really can. Whatever you put your effort into, that's what you get back. So even the trash guy that's treating you like trash, you can marry them too. But you really kind of want to wait to find the person that treats you like you want them to. With honor and respect and devotion. That will help you do the dishes and make memories. That's what you want. Yeah, you can get married anytime you want. A woman can make powerful, amazing things happen when they want it. Anytime you want to. With your beautiful self, what guy can you not go up to and say, my name is, and hello, I am, and what's your name? And then you can date him for a really long time, even if it's just like, oh, I know he has a lot of money. There's people that get married for money. There are people that marry for dumb stuff. The thing is, will you marry for love? Because that money stuff, it just don't work out good. It doesn't. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. Wait for love. Love yourself first. Come to the point in your life where you just realize, I am love. If I don't rub this guy's hair while I'm asleep, if I can't look deeply into his eyes and he treats me like I'm the best thing ever, then is that love? Are you happy, Darlene? Please eat pumpkin pie and you're trying to poop in it. Never poop in your pumpkin pie. If it's a good thing, then let it play out. It's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. So yes, he's your pumpkin pie. Well, shoot. Then don't poop in your pumpkin pie. Watch the movie. I got that from the movie The Help, American. Then let it play out, sweet. Let it play out. Because you never know. And it's best not to know so you can let the best things happen in life. But you also have to make a memory. You don't just get to live one. You don't get to be one. If you're boring, if you find yourself trying to be too catering, then he's going to find that he can do anything. Okay? Don't be too catering. Ask him to take the trash out, walk the dog, take the key, whatever y'all got going on. Make sure you have requests too. Don't just be a lay down female. We ain't doing that these days. This is the 2022. And that's 2022 women. If I got to clean this kitchen, and if I got to cook you, then walk that damn dog and take that damn trash out. Go clean the toilet, what men's supposed to do. My hands not supposed to touch the toilet. I'll clean the sink. I even clean the bathtub. Men are supposed to clean the toilets. They're supposed to help you wash dishes because washing dishes together is the sweetest thing. Creating meals together is the sweetest thing. Watching Netflix and chill, that's the sweet stuff. Taking out the trash is the sweet stuff. Doing it without me asking you is the better thing. And I still have to wash your clothes and your dirty drawers with the shit stains. So please, show me that you love me too. And if you don't know, I'll show you how. You're very welcome, Renee. If you don't know how to love me, I'll show you how. And you don't have to mop the floor, sweet baby. Because I like the way my floor smells when I mop it. But I don't clean toilets. I'm a lady. I don't take out trash. I'm a lady. Can you help me wash the dishes? If you wash, I'll dry. I'm a lady. Can you open my door when you open the car door? Because I am a lady. And you know what? Sometimes guys forget chivalry. They forget that part of it. You can open your own door. Well, I can still stay at home then. I can still do that too. I can watch me on my own Netflix and chill. I'll open my front door and close it right behind me. Y'all make these guys grow up. You know that the saying is that a woman actually has the brain power that actually increases faster than the man. So when a woman is 16 and the man is 16, the man is actually 12 and the woman is actually damn near 20. No. We both gonna be 20, motherfucker. So sorry. Open my door. And then when you have male children, teach them these things while they're young so that when they're older, it doesn't seem so foreign to do this. Because then they will always want a good woman to do it for. If they get a disrespectful, there won't be no problem getting rid of her. You feel me? And you sure don't want no disrespectful woman in your house. Mm-mm. And then there's women out here that will tell me, because I don't mind open my lady's door. I will do it with the quickness. I open their door, I walk around my car, and I open mine. But A, I want a woman that deserves it. And then B, I don't mind taking out the trash. I don't even mind doing the dishes. I don't mind cleaning the toilet. But one thing I can say is, I can't be the only one doing the dishes, cleaning the toilet, washing the laundry, doing all this. And I deserve love too. You feel me? So cook me something. I will wake up in the middle of the night if you say you're thirsty, but at least when you cook the food, make me a plate and bring it to me. Not in a controlling way, but because I don't mind waking up in the middle of the night and going to get you something to drink, or going to the store for you when you say, I really kind of want something to eat. I want this. Okay, baby, I'll go get it. Just chill right here. I'll be right back. Pick a movie. Because when I get back, I'm going to cuddle with you. Nice and tight. A cup of tea, $3. I like that. I like that cup of tea. That's awesome. I love that name. Hello, how are you doing? I don't mind. I'm a masculine. Even though I'm cute. But I'm still a masculine in my home. Awesome. So I don't mind. I don't mind taking the dog out. Yes, of course you can ask a question. Then, darling, if he's been a player, then you already answered your own question. Are you a Nintendo? Are you a game station? Can he play you? Are you going to actually, at some point in time, you have to understand the player and the game, and then, like, for real, adults grow up eventually out of playing video games. You're not a video game, not some person he can control to bounce whenever he press a button. That's not who we are. A cup of tea, girl, yeah. Girl, yeah. Yeah. You will get accepted into anything you put effort into, but you have to put the effort in. You have to do more than apply for the application. I'm a musician myself. I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, I'm an artist, I'm a dancer. I play cello, I play guitar, I play violin, I play drums. If you don't show yourself, then you won't get nothing. But if you go and show you and your beautiful personality, and show that you're more than just somebody sitting in a chair to play music, but you can write a song too. Place yourself where you fit and get your behind in there. Go talk to the dean of that school, whatever you're trying to do, and tell them, I want to be here. My name is. Cup of tea with $3 worth of sugar and some cookies. Feel me? Yeah, darling. I'm right. No. Are you a video game? Can you be played? The only reason a player even has his name is because somebody got played by them. Otherwise, it's just somebody out here acting a fool by their damn self. Go let them act a fool. They don't have to. You don't have to give them any power that they don't have in the first place. Let me go put some ice in my cup, please. Give me 5 seconds. If you want to leave, you're welcome to. Thank you so much for coming. If I have answered your question, please like my video. I'll be right back. What's mine? Come on. You sure you don't want no ice? Here. Come on, Papa. You want some ice? He likes ice. I don't know. He likes it. So, we're not video games here, okay? We're not gonna do that no more. This is 2022. Do you want to bring the BS into the next year? That's the question. Can you do it? Yes, you can. My new love will definitely come. Because I'm not looking for a video game person. I'm looking for real love. And I know what God has in store for me is more immaculate than anything I could ever hope for. So I will wait for him to make a move, that I can make a move, that we can make a move. And then I can just continue to give you what I've learned in making moves. And what I'm making from you, I'm trying to tell you right now, is you're worth it, and don't give up. Not for somebody that's a game player. Come on. And you won't get this, you won't understand this right away. It'll be the hardest thing you've ever had to do, is to understand your worth, and that you're worth like someone not playing games with you. But when you do, when a woman's fed up, that was R. Kelly. There ain't nothing you can do about it. It's like growing out of love. Trust me. Mm-hmm. When you ready, there ain't gonna be nobody that can stomp out the fire or the hell and brimstone you about to bring on the mug to play with you. Feel me? And not in a bad way, but in a thank you to my last. Get your ass, because I know there's gotta be somebody better out here than what the heck you're doing to me for no reason. I didn't do this to you. I stayed faithful behind you. And sometimes, even if I could have or wanted to, when I walked in that bar by myself because I couldn't stand you for that night, and I had a bunch of drinks, and this guy walked up to me and had just filling up my cup every time I blink, and you over here acting a freaking fool like I'm a Nintendo game. Don't make me. Are you kidding me? You didn't think it was possible. I know your worth. I don't even like guys, and they do it for me. I don't even do guys like that. I tell them to their face, I don't do guys, and they still do it. They still buy my strengths. They still open my door. They still looked at this rainbow on my neck and then no, I just am not into guys like that, and they still do it. They still buy me breakfast. They still bring me lunch. They still come up in here and take my dog for a walk. They still. So, and that's how I know that those of you who do like men like that you are undervaluing you, because I don't give a crap. I don't give a. My friend's boyfriend went out and bought me a bottle of liquor. My other friend's boyfriend, we were at a poker game. Okay, I paid my first 100 to buy in. He paid the rest, and that's her boyfriend. I told her, girl, I didn't ask. I didn't do that. You better talk to him. He offered that shit. I'll buy you back in. $100, and your girl back wearing yesterday wig. She was mad all fucking night. Wouldn't even talk to me no more. We ain't spoke since. But it wasn't me. So I'm telling all of you that it can happen for you. It will happen for you. It has happened for you. It's just that you stuck on this fucking fuckboy ass people that want to play you like Nintendo games. You better go get you a Nintendo. You better go get you a PlayStation. You better go get you whatever the new gaming station is, because I'm not a station. Because believe me, if I am a station, I'll change you like a motherfucking channel. Excuse my language. I'll switch you out. I'll turn you from Netflix to YouTube real quick. I do not need it. I will turn you from YouTube to Netflix, whichever way I need to play it. But I'm not going to have you play with me. Oh my God, that is like, I know Persilius, is that, did I pronounce that right? Persilius? Or Persilis? Precious. No, that is very interesting. So why did you put the L in there? Just out of a curiosity, not questioning you or trying to make you feel insecure, but it's a very unique way of spelling it. So I really kind of like the way you spelled it. That's why I'm asking. Because it sounds very goddess and Greek. So that's why I was asking. Because there's it's two eyes, two of every letter. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all see me with these glasses on. I thought it was an L. Excuse me. But you know what? I might name my son that if I ever have one. Priscillius. Because it sounds so Greek and pretty. It just does. Okay. But thank you for the name reference. Okay. So Miss Precious. There is a yes. There's always something you need to know. In my insight, it says, you are beautiful, kind, wonderful, and excellent. And I know I have to keep saying this to all of you ladies. You are worth more than what the heck some game plan can give you. Now be patient and love yourself. This is the moment, your singlehood by yourself, that you can actually take the time to pour your cup. Because you got a cup. Okay? Let me see. You got a cup. I'm going to tell you what the Two of Cups is. You got a cup. And they got a cup. You ever seen a card of the Two of Cups? I'll find it for you real quick. I read cards too. It's not even about that. But this is why we have these cards. Okay, we have the Lover's card. The Lover's card, they say, is a choice. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. I always have to pull out these same cards. But you have a cup. You got a cup of love. I mean, and you know what? In order to have real love in your life, you need that motherfucker that's going to apologize, be able to apologize and give you flowers. Okay? And fill your cup up. And not do no sneaky stuff. This is what that game plan. He's a player. He doesn't want to stay. He doesn't want to stick around. He doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want. That's that guy. That's that guy. And look, have you noticed that this guy think he won the game and everybody walking away from him don't even like that much? They don't even like him. That's that guy. Yeah, they put swords in your back. They gonna do everything they can to get away with whatever they can. But you know what? I'm looking for my 10 of cups. Look at this happily ever after freaking couple with the kids. That's what we're looking for, right? So let me show you the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. This is what this means. Look, I have a cup. She has a cup and he has a cup. That means that she filled her cup and he filled his cup. That's what this card means. And it's the strength of giving my cup to you and your cup to me that makes the lion the strength. So are you willing to wait for all this cyclage stuff to go through for your son? You should be. Because I got a motherfucking cup. And a horse to ride on in with it. Because I meant what I said and I said what I meant. Horses are the most. I'm a fire sign. I'm a Sagittarian. I'm half horse, half man. We are the most loyal and dependable thing that you can have because we got a cup. I'm not saying the other signs don't, but we just know it. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. No, you got a cup, girl. You got a beautiful ass cup. A big, beautiful, lovely, awesome ass cup to offer somebody. And you just wait. Be patient. The Two of Wands, be patient. And wait for your brand new beginning. Just wait for it. Just trust me. You try to give it to any and everybody. I mean, here's the Temperance card. Here's the High Priestess. Here's the Ten of Cups. I mean, the King of Wands. All these positive cards, if you listen to something good. Listen to something good. Truth seeker, I'm going to tell you exactly what I told everybody else. If you apply for something good, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Namaste. The one thing I can say is the only thing that you don't get is the thing that you don't go for. You got a precious, you have a cup. Love your cup. And if you ain't got nobody that'll give you their cup, put your cup in your own self. I mean, you keep filling it, you might as well spill it on yourself. Even if it's your favorite drink. Okay? Even if whatever it is. Shit. Buy it. And don't stop holding yourself back from giving yourself something special. So, because the more special you treat yourself, the more special other people will. Because I don't know that you respect yourself enough to treat you like you should. Truth seeker, whatever you applied for, go out there and get it. That means whatever application for the position in which you want to be filled, call them and say, hello, my name is. How are you doing? Go by that work. Go by that job and say, hi, Mr. Ma'am or sir. My name is. Those are the people, when they see your face, they cannot deny they've met you. So your attitude, your demeanor, and that you're perfectly capable of filling that position. Once you go by there and they see your face and say, I'm with it, you say, I'm with it, I want this, they will call HR and make sure you get it. That's how you get it. You can have whatever you like. There are people, again, I tell people this all the time, there are people out here that don't have the education for their job, but they still get it. And then they learn it, they teach them. It's like being an insurance salesman. You don't have to have insurance experience to apply for an insurance job. They will send you to school for that. And you never started knowing anything about insurance in the first place. And that's a double negative. Now, how am I speaking? But you can get it if you're willing to do the work. There's nothing you can't have. If you want to be a manager at a convenience store, you do the work to be a manager at a convenience store. If you want to be, I don't know, an insurance salesman, they make a lot of money just to sit there and wait for you to call them. Especially car insurance. I keep telling people this all the time. Go for the car insurance jobs. Because car insurance jobs, they will train you to be insurance salesmen. And there's not a car in the United States is allowed to have, or almost anywhere, it's allowed to have a car without insurance. It's the money bank. That's that house and that car and everything you want. Or do yourself a favor and learn something to do something outside of what you originally do to make you more money. You should always have other forms of income. You don't ever put all your eggs in one basket because, I mean, for real, a basket is rickety. It's not even a metal box or nothing. A basket, once the wood gets old, everything can fall out. So find several streams of income. Learn something new every day. That's how you get to where you want to be. Please like my video. I would appreciate it. There's not enough like for as many people to ask questions and come in here. Carlos, the only chance that you don't have is the one you don't take. That's my best advice. Okay, if they say no. What is a no? But I'm so proud of myself for doing it anyway. And then if they do say no, guess what? You can always find you another real Aguilar. There's a lot of Aguilars in this country. That's what I'm saying. And there's a lot of really good ones. My best friend was Awadis Aguilar. He was very sweet to me. We're in different sides of the world today, but it doesn't mean that I didn't love what he gave. So try it. Like my video, guys. Stop playing with me. Michelle, is this live? Yes, it is live. Right now, in action. Hello, baby. Yes, it is live. So, thank you. Thank you very much for liking my video. For real. Yeah, I never said you had to subscribe, but a like would be really honorable considering you have all these questions. So, Michelle, you have a question, sweet? I'm gonna mind sweep you. I'm just letting you know. No question is weird but the one you don't ask. I'm an open book. I don't mind divulging my stuff, but I want to show people how to free themselves. That's kind of the point of this. Free yourself. I had a lady today freed herself and told us something so personal, and I have more respect for her than anything. Welcome to your awakening, Miss Michelle. I wasn't this person. Matter of fact, if you go down my video list, I was a completely different person than this. But one year, this person came out, the one that realized they're beautiful and kind and generous and loving, and I don't have to act like a man to be who I am, and I don't have to do this, and I don't have to do that. Person came out of me, and she won't shut up. But I'm still a masculine in my home. I still open the door for my lady. I will still take the trash out. I was telling people this right now. But this person, I like her because I don't have to be in him. I like me. The person in which you were that just kind of emerged out of you. Study that person with vengeance and learn everything they, he, she, or whomever came out of you can do. Carlos, if you want to move to the USA, take steps to do so. You know, you can make payments to get a Visa card, or you can have a work card, a work visa. That's the easiest kind of way to get to the USA nowadays. Which means you have to really kind of know somebody in the USA to get a job here. But once you do get a job here, you can get a work visa. Okay, Michelle, I'll tell you how it happened. I wish. Okay, I could share my videos with you. Like my masculine self, I have a masculine and a feminine self. This is my more feminine self. I have a masculine self, and we're both named B, but one of my B's is a whole man, and one of my B's is this one. My B, that's a whole man. He's got more muscles than a little bit. He looks like a guy. And I cut off my hair, and I was my masculine B. I look like a whole guy. I said, what if I had like an in-between? And in-between just became me. I still want my muscles back because I gained a lot of lady weight. I'm not upset about it. I'm actually proud of it because I actually kind of like it a little bit. I like my new thick curvedness. I had a boy body. I look like a whole guy, like a guy. Like when I went to the convenience store, they would tell me, yes, sir, ma'am, sir, ma'am, sir. But this one, I just get a whole bunch of yes ma'ams and my door open for me. And people are really nice to me this one. When I was a guy, guys felt challenged by me. So I had like guy fights. So I fight like a man, which is like not cool because I don't want to fight. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But I will fight somebody to defend myself. So and it takes people don't understand this side of me is right. I'm really pretty, yeah, okay. Because I wanted this for myself. I said, let me see what my worth is no matter what. No matter what. But this one I like. And throughout your life, you'll go through you go through personality shifts like it's unreal. It doesn't make you schizophrenic or crazy or none of that shit. It just means, okay, at least you're willing to reinvent yourself. That was what you did. You reinvented. I don't know. It's like living on the earth and thinking that you're never going to be anything else but one type of thing, person, way of being. How boring is that? I mean, you was raised, I don't know, excuse my, to all of you who do this, I do apologize. So you were raised an accountant and then you die an accountant and you never actually leave being an accountant. What about the rest of the world out here? What about the rest of the ways of I can be that I am? You just kind of mutated. Which, let me tell you something. The real spill about the world is what thing in the world that lives today that lived back before the sands of time didn't mutate, migrate, evolve. You evolved. So explore this one. And then in 3 or 4 or 5 more years, you might be another one. There might be somebody else that come out of yourself that you just want to explore. It's okay to be different. It's okay to change. It's the best part of life. Is that you can be like a scholar and then the next day be deranged and be okay with that. Because I got to go through my shit. Okay? It's my cycles. It's a new cycle. I have got to go through it. But go back to my early videos. I was a whole guy. My muscles are big. I was an athlete. I still am kind of in a way, but just kind of in a different way. Because I don't mind it took me a long time to get here. Oh, Jesus. And I'm saying it. I don't mind my woman hips. I don't mind my little extra thickness. I don't mind these things. Oh my gosh, Sharper Clairvoyant. Man, thank you so much. Oh my God, I must want to cry. I was not, and that person back then was not a crier. I just want you to know. That person would never cry if you paid him to. And that was him, not me. I'm in between him and us. Thank you so much, Sharper. And you know what? Much gratitude. I appreciate it. Okay, my connection is messing up for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's my laptop. It's doing some weird stuff. I need a new one so bad. That's why I wish like people would donate, but they don't. So I just kind of gotta wait for it. When it's meant for me, God will give it to me. So yes, of course, you're allowed to go through cycles in your life. Like, love whoever you are at the moment, especially when you're willing to change. Be okay with it. Change is beautiful. I am so happy I did. Something is more peaceful inside me when I did change. something got changed within me where this person that I am right now has a zen place, like a peace place. The person that I was, it was just like I was constantly feeding everyone my energy to the point where I was losing strength. Exactly, transformation. I was losing everything that I thought I was. But when I gradually grew into this person is just kind of at peace, even with whatever I think. And then God said, universe said, my readers said, I have my own set of readers that I listen to. I have my own clairaudient, people that I listen to, clairvoyant people that I listen to, claircognizant people that I listen to. I have, because I'm clairaudient, when people speak, I listen and get the message. And the point is, 11111 on the clock. Transformation is the biggest lesson anyone has to ever learn. I don't care if that's relationships within self. I don't care if it's whatever's next. It doesn't matter as long as you're transforming. Like again, you never stop learning. How can you become or protect who you are if you stop transforming? Stop to protect yourself. Stop to love yourself first so that someone knows how to love you. Keep transforming. Every day will be different. Explore it. It doesn't matter if you're transforming physically or transforming mentally or transforming emotionally. Keep transforming. Growth is growth. It don't matter how you see it. Go back to the videos. Look at the little boy sitting on the table reading tarot cards. And I'm this person now. I read tarot cards, but I don't need them as much as I did because of my transformation. So enjoy your transformation. Don't hide it. Don't deny it. Love who you're becoming. Don't always be somebody that just be like, now you're different. Well, if you don't like it, then maybe I need to find a different somebody. Because this is who I am right now. And I'm not going to miserable or dumb myself down to please you. This is you open and close your eyes, and I open and close mine. And if I want to ever become the true me that I want to be, I'm going to have to deal with all stages of my transformation so I can love myself exactly who I am. And if I choose to be that person in which I created within myself, or I realized I was, then that's when my transformation is complete, because I'm willing to live and die by me and myself, which is entirely the point of life in the first place, unless you're trying to do it for somebody else. And we don't do that. Life says love yourself. You only have one life to live. Ever. 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 That means when this body stops breathing, it's up to me where I ended up. Living for somebody else or living for my damn self. I don't give a shit what somebody else think about my transformation. I don't care if you don't like that I got a divorce. I don't care if you don't like that I never had kids yet. But kids can be adopted. I don't have to have them naturally. And there's a lot of children out here that need a lot of love. Because I was one of those kids that needed it. And the people that adopted me didn't do it right. They ain't here today. My transformation is to show better love to the people. Everyone here. Even my dog, and even the people and the kids I adopt, that become part of me. I'd rather transform into whatever than to live anyway like you said I should, and you still ain't here today. I was a foster. I was. I got taken from my parents when I was 7 years old and got adopted when I was 14, and they still didn't do it right. They still abandoned me like my parents did. Not because I did anything wrong, but because I wasn't afraid to do this and open my freaking mouth and say, why the fuck y'all been fucked up to me all these years? Y'all gave all of the kids that y'all bore or adopted at an early age all this stuff and did them all right and nurtured them and loved them and gave them hugs and rubbed their head when they was sick. You didn't even do shit like that for me. And it kind of goes to show, because you still ain't here today and you sit over there. And I was not adopted by poor people. They just poured me. I'm not your Nintendo game, but you ain't about to play me. Get the fuck on. Because I went through that. That's why. I saw my transformation as it was happening. I just visualized it. And every time I transformed into something else, I made a video about it. Look at all my videos. Like, I have like tears on some of my videos of just like, sometimes I just don't understand. I have videos of cussing God, source, spirit, universe out about why the fuck this shit going on in my life. And then I had videos about how I grew from it. I have videos of where I came from, videos of where I'm going. I have things to remind me of my strength so that I don't ever forget. Because it's easy to forget when somebody trying to put you down, make you less than. Nah, bitch. This is where I came from. Balance your feminine and masculine, exactly. And my natural masculine sign is Sagittarian. But the feminine in me, all the feelings that comes from my rising sign, every sign I have that's above me is water, emotion. My rising sign is Cancer. My Jupiter is Scorpio. My North Node is Pisces. I have to learn to love myself even after having 6 signs of Sagittarian in my chart. And the rest is pretty balanced. I have Libra in my house of family. That's what Libra should be. Libras are very protective, and then they love their family unconditionally. I love the way you put that. Thank you, Michelle. We are warriors. We weren't put on this earth to sit here and lay down and serve. We're going to sit here to be our strongest selves so we can find like 2 cups. We're 1 cup. We need to find our second cups that are just like us, willing to transform and be valuable. Which Sagittarius is a valuable sign. I can go either way. Just don't fuck with me in the wrong way. I'm not that one. Because the Cancer and the Gemini and the Scorpio in me and the Pisces, those feelings, placements, and the Aries moon. I have an Aries moon. You're an Aries too. My best friend was an Aries, so I know how y'all do. My best friend. The longest relationships I ever had in my life, that actually people that understood me, were fire signs. I don't know why that worked, but it did. But why the cycle of life happens is not for me to figure out, but who I am during the cycle of life is exactly what I need to figure out. Because why it happens, things will always happen. That's why. The world does not stop or start with you. But who I am during all these cycles of life, that's the exciting part. Explore your Aries. Explore everything. Explore your North Node. Explore your South Node. And just so you know, if you don't have an original copy of your birth certificate, the state does. Just go to them. Whoever your adoption agency was or whoever your fostering agency was, just go to them and get an original copy. That way you can find out the exact time and date you were born. And that way you can really study your birth chart and find out why you're transforming the way you are. And the reason, and I'm going to tell you the truth, the reason that you are is because the fighter in you. I want to move. I want to keep learning about me. Not only do I want to keep learning, but Aries are learners. They, half the time, can touch a book and know everything in it. You can get your original birth certificate from more than the hospital. You don't have to just go to the hospital, but you can if you know what hospital you were born. They do have it. You can also go to the what is it called, the birth certificate, death certificate office. You can ask them. You can ask them for an original. Where I'm going, well, where I know my original birth time because when I was 9, I studied my birth certificate. So I know that I was born at 9:01 p.m. So I saw what time was I born, and it said 9:01 p.m. and I never forgot it. And now in my latter years, after the fact, now that I'm actually trying to study why the heck this happened or why I'm here and where I'm at, that information that I studied when I was really young came in handy. It came in handy. So I was born at 9:01 p.m. Yes. I ended up with my birth certificate in my hand as a foster kid, and I just said, "Let me remember this." Mother said she could remember. Ask your mom. My mom will never forget when her baby was born. And then I had to confirm it. I did confirm it. When I was adopted, after a certain amount of years, I ran into my biological family, and my aunt said, um, my mother went into the hospital Thanksgiving night, and she said, I said, was I born in the morning or at night? She said she showed up at 8 in the morning, and by that time I was born. So the timestamp on my birth certificate was accurate. Okay, so this is how you do this. So you're an original child. You were not adopted or anything. Even if you were a foster kid, there's no change of parent on your birth certificate. Well, then just go to the birth certificate office and ask for an original copy of your original birth certificate, and it will have its time on it. They have an original. They know how to make an original copy of your original. They have the one that they make for you that you can use everywhere. But then you can pay a little bit extra money for the original birth certificate. You know, the one with the lines on it, the one old school government before it became that little small blue paper. They have a copy of that one. All you have to do is ask for it and then pay a little extra money for it. I've been there, done that. Until my adoption was official, I did have an original copy, but unfortunately now, you know, when it became official, they sealed the original of my original birth. They sealed it. So now I know either, like you said, I have to go to the hospital, or B, I can go and pay the little extra for them to unseal my record of adoption so I can have my original time of birth, which was, I already know, 9:01 p.m. I saw it on my birth certificate. I'll never forget it. It's, you know, like that's like such a direct number. It's not like 9 o'clock, 8:30. It was 9:01 p.m. because when they took my mother in, it was at night on Thanksgiving. So when I was born, and my aunt said when I showed up in the morning, he was already there. So it wasn't any earlier, any later than that. But they also say if you want to know the difference between the current you and the born you, your birth chart differentiate 7 years. I do. I've had previous life dreams, memories, things that there's things that you just can't never, ever, ever, ever forget. In your dreams, it'll tell you something. In your true life, it'll tell you something. You'll have deja vu all of a sudden. That's something you've experienced before, but something you're also supposed to learn a lesson. If you experience it twice, deja vu, then that's something you need to learn that lesson, whatever happens in that moment. Otherwise, everything is brand new. Just learn and love yourself. Like, okay, go through all of it. Don't be afraid. I think that's what I'm supposed to tell all of you. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of if you're going to find somebody. What? Are you going to find somebody else? Yes, you will. You'll find somebody else. You'll do something great. You don't have to stop yourself. The more you learn of your modern day technology, the more you will profit. If you step outside of your norm, you'll learn even greater stuff. Don't be afraid of transformation. You can see me. What does that mean, Michelle? I'm so sorry, sweet. Don't be afraid of, you know what? And Michelle, I see into you. I do. I see into you. And I see that you're just somebody you're really somebody, and I hate to use the word just, because you're not just anything. You're really somebody trying to figure this all out. And it just takes time. Keep transforming. That's the point. It's like saying I'm still the same person when I started pre-K as I am now. And we transform. Just do that. Use that transformation to the best of your ability. Be your best self and know that Aries are the best learners. Like Sagittarians, we are teachers. But Aries are the learners. They know everything. Like they can touch something and learn something real quick. They don't have to read like 4 sentences of the book and they know what the whole chapter means. They're really smart. It's just if somebody told you you couldn't, and don't listen to them fucks. Oh, guess why we're here? Earth is not a prison. Don't ever say that. If Earth in your mind is a prison, that's exactly what it is. What you speak about, you bring about. But if you realize that on Earth, the birds fly. They can go anywhere. If you realize, once you start your car and put gas in it, you can spend a whole check spending gas and traveling and exploring other avenues. Somebody always comes up with something new for you to do. See Will on the park, buy a dog. I don't know, bear children. Earth is like the different side of God's heaven. You can go swim in your swimming pool. Can you enjoy all these things make you smile? Can you go swim in your swimming pool, barbecue on the outside, eat the damn food, have your whole family over, do all the good stuff? It depends on how you look at it. Your mindset. That's your transformation. That's why you're changing. Earth is not a prison. Don't listen to those ungodful, unearthly people. I tell you, this is purgatory. Fuck a purgatory. You know what I'm saying? This is the place where you can do anything and make anything you want to out of yourself. Even if you do want to go to prison and you want to sell drugs and be an asshole, you can be that. But if you want to be a God's angel and experience the best things in life and don't want to have to worry about nothing, and then God just kind of, you wonder how the heck this great thing happened, and it just kind of winds up in your lap. Earth is that too. How you got something that you didn't even try for, like transformation. It just came to you. How do you say you stuck? You're not stuck in nothing. You're only stuck in what you choose to think. Our mind is a powerful thing. It's like saying, if you tell yourself every day, I'm a dirtbag, then every day you will think that. But if you tell yourself every day, I am wonderful, let me go here today and go get me some new clothes with my last $20 instead of spending on some bullshit. Let me go over here because I'm bullshit, buy weed and all that shit and sit over here and smoke myself to death as if it's supposed to help me. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna put this $20 in my gas tank and I'm gonna go to the park and I'm gonna go drive around and I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go for a walk and then I meet the new love of my life. It's earth is what you make it. Is earth so bad when you have all that beautiful, good loving in your bedroom and then you're watching Netflix and TV? Is earth a prison then? Unless it's a prison of your love, which I want to be. What is, well, it's only what you make it, right? There's nothing wrong with earth. It's just wrong with what people do. You cannot control another person. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. You can't change other people. You can't change up the fucked up shit they do. You can't change the judicial system. You can't change the fact that this cop just pulled you over, but you sure can find a way to pay that good old ticket, get yourself out of trouble, and still live on earth in the most lovely way. Take your time, do your shit. I mean, if you speed out there, or you get caught drunk driving, you got to do your time. I don't give a shit, because God says an eye for an eye. Eventually, and he went all them times, all them years without you getting caught, and you finally got caught up, and that doesn't make earth hell. It's just something you put yourself in. Now that you have to go through this shit, go through the shit, walk through it, and then do whatever the fuck you want. But nothing is stopping you from going from your next beauty to your next beauty, to your next booty, to your next booty. It is what it is. That's why they call them players out here, because they don't mind going to the booty. You know, I heard the best saying I ever heard in my life. Every religion, they're right. As long as you believe in something higher than yourself, we should all have like one major like person, but when they created religions, each country by themselves, they decided to create it in their own image. But it's still all something, prayer and love and guidance higher than yourself. You don't have to call it God. I do, but you don't have to. Dan can be your God too. But the thing is I don't care what you want to call it Buddha. People who live in the matrix believe that the earth is a prison, when the earth is a gift of God. So when you decide you are on your way into your transformation, transforming means believing in everything. whatever religion, Catholicism, Judaism, Buddhism, I mean, I don't know, the rest of them, they're right. Because it's saying that God lives in everything. So until you get out of a matrix and think that God lives in one thing, like you got to go to church. Now, the church is the biggest matrix ever. That man over there preaching to you all this BS, they sitting over there wanting something in their collection plate. See them shaking while they sitting there. God says, put something in the collection plate. No, God didn't say that. God said have an offering. That means if the offering is even in your own apartment, make one. Cook some food, put it in a dish, leave it there for 3 days for God to know that you appreciate Him. Don't let it stink. Don't eat it. That's His. But you don't take much for God to know that I appreciate you. Make an offering. Nobody said push it in a collection plate. He said make an offering. Give up something for his to thank Him. If you give your hard-earned dollar to a homeless person, that is offering to God. Because then you're giving to somebody that has less than you. If you're a barber, cut some free hair. That's an offering to God. Because you're giving somebody something less than you and doesn't have the ability to cut their own goddamn hair. God said give up an offering. God didn't say give money to the goddamn collection. Fuck your collection plate. Well, you're sitting over here with the best suit and I'm barely here, barely able to eat. I'd rather give it to somebody less fortunate than me and somebody trying to create fortune on me. God wasn't born in a building. He was born in a manger. Okay? Huh? I mean, His son was born in a manger. I apologize. He wanted us to be free. He wanted us to be stuck in a building with somebody choosing what part of the Bible meant something to them so they could use you to get to where they want to be. And their house is bigger than yours. You living in like a low income, barely making an apartment while you putting something in somebody's collection plate so that they can live in a 18-bedroom house and wear Armani suits. I saw that happen. My uncle did that. And I looked at him, I said, what is with your rings now? Like, I thought you were with God. He made a whole sermon. I made him feel so goddamn bad. About, don't worry about my rings. Don't worry about this. Worry about what you about to donate, what you about to contribute to God. And now he's no longer a preacher because he now realized what I said. If you're about God, you don't need nothing. God is right here. Every time you have an answer, every time you have a prayer, He has an answer. So yes, the people that think that they are stuck by even the cards. I love tarot. It's the truth. But if you don't think that you can't manifest a different destiny than the strength card in reverse, no, you can get stronger every day. You make a move for yourself and do something that somebody tell you. Do whatever somebody tell you, do the opposite. God don't need more money. God don't even live with money. That's a human currency exchange. That is not God. Have you, Michelle? Please, girl, don't do me like that. Don't do God like that. Don't do Him like that. I'm gonna cut this shit straight. The fuck off, like right now. God don't need money. Where God go spend it? Where you gonna spend it? Where does His money or what bank account says God? Don't disrespect my Lord like that. I'm very religious, Don't disrespect him like that. Don't ever say no shit like that. Again, I don't mean to disrespect you on my motherfucking channel. Like, for real. Please don't do that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know it was a joke, but please I'm like really freaking serious. Don't disrespect my God like that. Because you know what? Imagine all your fucking hardships and he asked you for a fucking dollar. Don't ever, you better apologize to him right now before all that bad energy you just put out come right back. Okay, I'm so sorry. I know, but I'm very, he's my only father. I've never had a dad. He's my only mother. I've really never had one of those true one either. He's the one that raised me. He's the one. When I went through the hardest times, he's the only one I had. And I prayed to him and I said, God, I said, Jesus. And he came and he showed up for me. And it's the only person, people, entities, my gods, my spirits, my angels, my universe, these are the only things that showed up for me. So please, don't joke with me like that, because I don't play about him. I cuss him out. I don't mind. Because I am always open to say what I need to say to understand. Sometimes understanding comes out in my own voice. Sometimes understanding comes out in what I tell someone else. But that's my dad. That's all I got. All I will ever have. As far as who I need to love. My ancestors, my guides, my source and universe, Archangel, Angel Michael, and then and everybody else, my readers, they're just telling the story that he has intended for me, but I don't play about him. Don't do that, please. Much love to you. I'm sorry if I offended you, if I did, but God is amazing. Whenever you need him, he will always show up. It may not be when you want it, but it will always be on time. And don't think that these cards make me think anything less. These are direction. Please share my channel. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Becca. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. But these cards are a way of speaking directly. God can't tell you nothing. Like, you can listen all day and meditate if you want to. I mean, meditation is like the being willing and the willingness to accept the messages in which come to you through silence. Because silence is your best friend. These cards will clear up these messages real quick. Should I do this? Should I say this? Where should I go next? How should I do it? Think of a question. And then your ancestors get to guide you. That's what these cards are. Your ancestors and your angels literally speaking through something that has no direction. You can't, if you shuffle these cards, you can't choose how they come out. Those are your ancestors and guides. The readers that you go listen to, the tarot that you listen to, those are people trying to tell you. You can't listen to everybody because some people are in here for a collection plate. It's like going to church. But you listen to the ones that make sense to your life. That's why they say it may not resonate because some people are just kind of not here. 1 4 4 3 3 on the clock. I'm trying to tell you, some people here for a paycheck. Some people here to actually help you. I've had this channel for 4 years and I ain't got paid yet. I'm not asking for that, but I do want to help everyone to know that these things, these random events, these random events that happen in your life, the connection is necessary. That's what this card said. Remember them like an elephant, because an elephant never forgets. These things, somebody will say, this is your song for today. Always remember that song. Today, I walked into a store. I was listening to my favorite reader. She's my favorite because it just happens. It just makes sense. I walked into the store and I heard a song. I got into my car and my reader sang it. That's when you know you're divinely guided. I walked into the store. I heard a song. I walked into my car, listened to my tarot reading from my favorite guide, and she sang it and said, this is your song for today. I don't know why I'm getting this, but this is what I'm hearing from all the way across from wherever she's at. And that's why I believe. I'm not even, I don't even know you. And you speak in my life like this, if I get in my car, you're talking about a chariot. That's what a chariot is, a car. Or a way of movement. Find your element. Listen to all parts of your zodiac so you can have some resignation. It'll be there. I got to go for now because it's been an hour and 45 minutes and I'm getting a moment where I just kind of want to snack and just sit down for a minute. But it's a bunch of Hierophant. It's much been appreciated. I'll be back in a little while. We'll ask more and answer more questions. Please return if you'd like to. Bye, guys.